It's a demonstration and gameplay and behind the scenes of Farm Sharpshooter by David Backlov. This is the main menu, the first starting screen that you see once you launch the game. As you click play, you have your score, the creator, and the amount of ammunition you have. Each target that flies by has a set value by the developer to give the amount of ammo he has at the bottom right gained every time he hits one. It's 22, and it adds 5 to the remaining total. Each scarecrow, each scarecrow is distributed randomly throughout the map. As you hit the scarecrow, all of its materials to a specific burnt out material. It adds a fire particle. As it passes through, it will destroy those particles, set all the materials back to what they were, and then restart the cycle here. And each scarecrow also has a set value to be added to the score. We also have a main menu, resume button, exit to menu, which is exits, and then quit button, which quits us. If we go into the game set up like this, and we also do have a gold target. Which gives off 20 ammunition if hit, and it's very rare that it spawns. We got the target right here. There's only 4 assets to the game, 5 including the character related to blueprints. So we got the scarecrows right here. His speed's 1.0 and the value is 1, so when he's hit, the score gets increased by 1. When this scarecrow's hit, it gets increased by 10, and its speed is 1.5. These are spline lines that the actors follow. This is the widget starter screen that you see. We got all the related components over here. If we go into the graph, as the start button is clicked, it starts up the game. This is another level. As the quit button, it quits the entire game. As we go into assets folder, this is the regular targets blueprints. As the game starts, it sets all the variables to what they need to be, and it starts the motion. So we have a loop here, as it's a randomizer for the spawn rate of the target. As the event is called, it checks if the randomizer's number is equal to 5. If it's not, then it goes through the loop again. If it does equal to 5, if the randomizer constructs number 5 and it's equal, and it makes this condition true, then it'll delay for 2 seconds and then make the target move and spawn as you saw during the gameplay. As the timeline value goes up, it's multiplied by the spline length, and the speed. It's double the spline length, and then it's multiplied by the speed, which then gives off its new location in the world. Once it finishes, it sends off a restart position. The restart position is to make sure that The materials of the scarecrow and target are reset if they were ever changed. So first it checks if it ended up at the end of the spine length, then it checks if it was burned, then it takes every single loop of the material and changes it back to the initial materials that were set. And then it sets the burn and finish back to normal. Now we also have the hit component. When either of the actors are hit and it is burned, or if burn is false, because we don't want to set the score and any add values to the ammo if it's already burned, so we can't hit it twice in one rotation. If it's already burned, then it won't do anything. It will be equal true, so not execute anything. But if it is false and it's not hit yet and it's not burning, then it will cast to the game mode. It will add onto our ammunition. It will set ammo target hit, which is a function for adding up the ammo, adding the ammo to the total amount. Then it sets is to burn, and then it takes all the materials looped and sets it to one material. Now the scarecrow is a very similar actor, just a couple features that are different, such as the when it is hit, it's a target hit value and the value of it is sent to the game mode. Other than that, it is pretty much the same actor. If we go into the pause screen, these are the components for the pause screen. We got the resume button, exit to menu, which exits back to the main menu widget, and the quit game, which quits the game. These are the functions that we have here, or the button events that we have here. If resume's clicked, it sends it to the first person character, unpause, and then unpauses again over here if the main menu is clicked, and sends it back to the main menu level. If we go to the main game, this is where the UI is. So in the beginning, it sets the first variable to the game mode actor, so it sets it as it can be used as a reference in the future, in future blueprints. So whenever there's an updated variable such as ammo or score, it goes through this process and first checks if the game is paused. If the game is not paused, then it will update the UI. So it first takes the resolution of the screen, divides it by 2, and then sets it to the middle of the screen where the bullet travels to. So you can precisely hit your target wherever you're aiming at. There's no delay on that. This is the crosshair, and it takes the crosshair texture and puts it on the screen. The next UI component we have is score, which takes the screen resolution again, subtracts it by itself, so we get a 0, and then it adds to get it to the top left after. So the value from the score from game mode gets added after the amend to score. And we double this so it's a bolder font, so it's bold. Then we cast to the first person character, get the ammo values, and set that as well. Same thing with the resolutions. We also double that as again. And then we have the developer's name, bottom right. So let's go into the game mode. Actually, also the golden target. It's similar to the regular target, other than it has a greater, um, is a lower like chance of spawning in, but it also has its value is 20. So when it's hit, it adds 20 to the ammo count. Let's continue to game mode set. So game mode set, when the game starts, it starts the game, which sets all the variables that are in the game mode to their initial values. First set score to 0, set the starting ammo was 10, and it sets game over, which is a false. Whenever the target is hit, this is for the regular target, whenever the target is hit, it sets the score to the original score plus the value that is sent over. As ammo target is hit, as one of our function ammo target hit, when one of the targets is hit, it casts to the first person character, gets the set or the current ammo count, and then gets whatever target was hit's ammo value, and adds on, and then sets it as the new variable. This is the golden ammo. This is a separate function. It's exactly the same as the ammo target hit, but it's only used for the golden target actor. And that is it. This is the material that we use for the burn feature, for the burn material when the actors get shot. And this is pretty easy to add on. We can truly just copy this up. Truly just copy these up. Set this value to 5. Set the speed to 0.5. And click play from there. And the game starts. And it adds 5 to the score. Every time. It's a very simple setup. Blueprints are made to work wherever they're placed. Quick game. And that is it for the showcase. This game's called Farm Sharpshooter by David Bakalov, and thank you.